Hello students, welcome to Nagesh Karazgi Orchid channel. I am Veena teacher, teaching you 3rd standard science. I hope you all are enjoying online classes. Yes students? Yes. But every time science teacher is teaching, every time listen. Now what we will do today? We will play one game. Yes, today we are going to play one game online, that puzzle game. Are you ready? Yes. Now I'll give you some puzzles to solve. I'll give you 10 seconds. Okay? Within 10 seconds you have to guess the answer and you have to answer me. Are you ready? Yes. Let's start. So today we are going to play the game. The name of the game is Who Am I? Okay? You have to find out who am I. Now here is your first puzzle. What it is? I eat vegetables, I can run fast, I can be a pet, and I have long ears. Now come on students, think fast. You have 10 seconds. Okay? Now I'll start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Your time is off. I hope you all are thinking correct answer. Now tell me who I am. Yes, tell me. Yes, I am rabbit. You know, rabbit eat vegetables and rabbit can run very fast and it can be a pet animal and rabbit have long ears, isn't it? Interesting? Yes. Now I will ask second puzzle. Now see this. My feathers are green, my beak is red, guava and green chili, I am fat, I love to imitate people's voice and keep making lot of noise. Tell me who I am? Yes students, guess. Your time starts now. Now I'll say numbers in reverse versa. Okay? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, tick tick 3, tick tick 2, tick tick 1. Your time is off. Yes, I hope you all are thinking correct answer. Now tell me, what is the correct answer? Tell me, who am I? Yes, I am a parrot. See, my feathers are green. Yes, you can see the parrot feathers are green. My beak is red. Yes, parrot beak is red. Guava and green chili, I am fed. So, parrot like to eat guava and green chili and allow to imitate people's voice. See, if you teach whatever, if you want to teach to say good morning, parrot will learn as it is and she will repeat. Okay? And keep making a lot of noise. Yes, parrot always, what parrot does? Always it makes lot of noise. Isn't it interesting students? I hope you are enjoying the puzzle game. Now, here is your third puzzle. Now see. My beak is dark, feathers grey, Gutago I go on all day, in house I make my home, a dash dash is how I am known. Yes, tell me, who am I? Yes students, now your time starts now. Tick tick 1, tick tick 2, tick tick 3, tick tick 4, tick tick 5, tick tick 6, tick tick 7, tick tick 8, tick tick 9, tick tick 10. Your time is off. Now tell me. Now today what I am going to do students, instead of showing you correct answer, I will draw something before that. Okay. Now by seeing the drawing, I hope you will guess. Now see this bird. Can you guess which bird I have drawn? Yes. See, I'll give you one hint here. See, whatever I have drawn, it is related to this puzzle only. Now see, my beak is dark, feathers grey, goo I go on all day. In house I make my home. I dash is how I am known. Yes, tell me. Yes, you are correct. This is pigeon. Okay, understood? Yes, got it? Now we'll move to the next. Now see, so here we have completed our puzzle. Now I'll ask you some questions related to this pigeon. Okay. Now you all knows which bird is this? Yes, this is pigeon. Yes, correct. Now tell me, how many legs and wings does it have? See the pigeon. How many legs and wings? See, these are the wings and these are the legs. Now tell me, how many legs and how many wings are there? Yes, pigeon have 2 legs and 2 wings. Yes, you are correct. Now tell me, where does it live? Yes, tell me, where does pigeon live? Yes, students, where does pigeon live? Yes, pigeon live in coops. Now my next question. Now tell me, what kind of beak does it have? Yes, see, pigeon have straight beak. How it has? Straight beak. Pigeon have straight beak. My next question. Now tell me, what kind of food do you think it eats? Yes, tell me. What kind of food do you think pigeon eat? Yes, pigeon like to eat variety of grains, seeds. Okay, understood? My next question. Have you seen a baby pigeon? Baby bird? Yes. If you have seen, what it is called? Tell me. Yes, pigeon baby called as a squabs. Okay. Now, look at here. Now, can you name this animal? Yes, students. Can you name this animal? Yes. This is rabbit. Yes, you are correct. And this is, yes, just now we have done pigeon. Now look at both the pictures. One is bird and one is animal. Now can you list some ways in which bird is different from a rabbit? Yes, can you list? Okay, now we will list on the board one by one. Yes, what do you think, students? How baby birds come from the bird? Yes, they lay eggs. What they'll do? Lay eggs. What about rabbit? Rabbit lay eggs? No. Rabbit give birth to young ones. ऐसा no? Yes. Again, can you think some more? what is the different in bird and animal? Yes, tell me. See, birds have feathers. ऐसा no? Birds have feathers. What about rabbit? Rabbit have feathers? No, rabbit have 4 legs and 2 big ears. Yes, but in the case of bird don't have ears. Yes or no? Yes. Now see, bird have beak. Yes, bird have beak. What about rabbit? Rabbit have mouth. Rabbit don't have beak. Yes. Now see again what we can list, the different things. Yes. See, bird live in a nest. Yes or no? Huh? Bird live in a nest. And what about rabbit? Rabbit lives in burrow, in soil. Yes, isn't it? Clear till here? Yes, students, clear till here? What I am trying to tell you, what is the difference between birds and animals? Okay, now can you tell me main features of bird? Now we have seen the difference between one pigeon and the rabbit. Now can you tell me the main features of the bird? What main features are there? Yes, now we will see. Okay, now look at here. See, birds have wings. Isn't it, students? Now see in this picture. Birds have wings. And birds are the animals that can fly. Very, very important. Birds are the animals that can fly. Now, the body is divided into a head, trunk and tail. Okay, whose body? Bird's body. Okay, and they have 2 pairs of limbs, legs and wings, and they have 2 legs but no hands. Birds don't have hands and they do not have teeth. Then what they have? Instead of teeth, they have beak, which is used to tear, bite, crush and chew their food. Are you getting? Yes, students? See, birds don't have teeth. Okay. So what they have? Instead of teeth, they do have beak, which is used to tear, bite, crush and chew the food. Okay, now I hope you all are thinking teacher started with the puzzle and teacher is telling so many things about bird. Yes or no? Yes, your guess is correct. Why I am telling today so many things about birds? Yes, because today we are going to see our new chapter that is related to birds and their bodies. So today we are going to see our science 6th chapter, birds and their bodies. Okay, shall we start? In this lesson, we are going to learn the body of bird, how do birds fly, and the different types of feathers and the functions, and the different kinds of beaks, feet and claws. Okay, got it? Now see here. Now this is human. In first picture you can see the human, in second picture bird is there. Now can you tell me, now we do have legs and arms, yes or no? Now tell me how many legs and how many arms we do have? Arms means, this is arm, means hands. How many we do have? See, we do have two hands and two legs, isn't it? Yes. And what about bird? Yes. See, birds have, instead of arms, they do have two wings to fly, and they do have two legs. Yes or no? Yes. Now see, they have they also have 2 feet, and but what do they have in the place of arms? Just now I have shown. Tell me, how do these help them? Who help them? How birds fly? Yes, how birds fly? Because of these 2 wings. Now what about humans? Humans fly? No, humans cannot fly. We cannot fly. Animals cannot fly. Only birds can fly. How? With the help of their wings. They do have 2 wings in the place of our arms. Are you getting? Yes. Isn't it clear till here? Yes. Now we will start with the main chapter. Now see. First we are going to see how do birds fly. Yes, tell me, how do birds fly? Can you see in the first picture? How do birds fly? Yes, birds are the only animals with feathers on their body. See, animals do have feathers on their body? No. What about humans? See, we humans have hairs on our body, but birds are having feathers on their body, isn't it? Just observe your hands. You can see small hairs on your body. Yes or no? Just observe your hands. Observe your hands. See, you can see some hairs on your body. But what about birds? Birds have feathers everywhere on the body. Okay? So, see, here I have shown the different birds' feathers. Okay? See. These are 2 wings, but in these wings what is there? Feathers. All feathers are there. Okay. So the birds are the only animals with feathers on their body. They have wings instead of arms. See here. They do have 2 wings instead of arms. See, we do have 2 arms. Okay. In the same way, birds have 2 wings. Okay, so most of them can use their wings to fly. So most of the animals, most of the birds use their wings to fly. So you understood now how do birds fly? Birds fly with the help of their wings. Isn't it clear till here? Shall we move for the next? Yes, now we will move to next. Now see, and they have strong muscles attached to the wings. Who have strong muscles? These birds have strong muscles attached to the wings. Okay, and they use their muscles to flap their wings. See, humans have also muscles with the, see, if we are strong, then only we can do any work. See, all the works we do with our hands. Yes or no? If you want to keep anything, heavy things from one place to another place, what you will use? Of course, you will use your hands only, because your hands are very strong. So, you can pick up from one place to, and you can keep on another place with the help of your hands. How you are doing? Because you do have strong muscles in your hand. So what about birds? Birds also have strong muscles in their wings. So that is attached. They do have strong muscles attached with the wings. So with the help of these wings only, they can flap their wings to fly. Are you getting? Yes. And birds are light because the bones are thin and hollow. Now see, here one new word came. I would like to tell you what is mean by flap. See the word flap. What is mean by flap? F-L-A-P, flap. Flap means to move up and down. Yes? Birds, how they will do? They will move up and down. What they will move up and down? Wings, this wings. Okay, they'll keep straight and they'll fly? No, they'll do in this way, up and down. Yes or no? So that is called flap. Are you getting? Or you can say from side to side. Okay, clear? Now, see, birds are light because the bones are thin and hollow. Now here one more new word is came, that is hollow. Now you know thin. Thin means, okay, thick means like this. Okay. Now what is mean by hollow? With the hole or empty space inside. Okay. See, they do have very thin bones in their body. Who? Birds. So they are very light. Due to that only they can fly very easily. How they can fly? Why? Because the birds have very light bones. Means we can say that birds are light because the bones are thin and hollow. So with the help of them only they can fly easily. Are you getting how birds can fly easily? Now we humans, okay, now everyone have different way. If we try to fly, see, in the place of wings we do have hands. Okay, what they are doing? They will flap in this way, birds. Okay, even we can also flap, but we can fly? No, we do have very heavy bones in our body. So because of this heaviness we cannot fly. But birds, how they can fly? Because the bones are very thin and hollow. Okay, due to that they can fly very easily. Are you getting? Clear to here? Now we'll move to the next. Now see here. Have you noticed the shape of bird's body? Now observe here. Yes, just notice in this picture the bird's body. See how bird is there. Now, is it narrow at the front and back? See, narrow means very thin, not thin, narrow. Okay, see here, narrow, and back side also narrow, and again observe, and broad in the middle. See, the middle part of the body is very broad. Okay, and now see, because of this shape only birds, now this shape helps them to bird fly. Which shape? Which shape, students? Narrow at front and back and broad in the middle. Okay, this shape helps the bird to fly. Now see here, aeroplanes also have same shape, isn't it? See here, aeroplane also have same shape. See the body, front and back narrow and the middle part is broad. Isn't it interesting? In the same way, see, birds do have narrow front and back. In the same way, aeroplane have front and back narrow and the middle part is broad. Here also middle part is broad. Okay, so it is narrow at the front and back and broad in the middle. Bird, this is the shape of bird. So this shape helps the birds to fly. So aeroplane also have same shape, isn't it? Now it's time to ask you some questions, whatever we have studied till now. Okay, are you ready? Yes. Now tell me, first question, what can this bird do that humans and animals cannot? Yes, students, tell me, what can this bird do that humans and animals cannot? Yes. What feature they do have, birds, which we don't have? Think. Yes, they can fly. Birds can fly, but the humans and animals cannot fly. So they do have this main feature. Okay. The second question. What are the body parts that help these birds to fly and walk? Yes. Now, see, tell me what body part do bird have which help them to fly and walk? Yes, just now we have studied. Yes, birds' wings helps them to fly, and birds do have legs to walk. Correct. Now third question. What do you think inspired the invention of the aeroplanes? Who inspired to invention of the aeroplane? Yes, of course, bird. Because of the bird only we inspired and we invented the aeroplane. Okay? Understood? Now we'll move to the next. To fly, a bird jumps into the air. What bird do? See, birds do have legs. They can also walk. Okay. What they'll do to fly? What they'll do? First, they will take one big jump into the air. Then they will start flying. Okay. You can see in this picture. Now, see here. Then what they will do? It then after jumping into the air, what they'll do? Then it flaps its wings to push itself upwards and downwards in the air. See, upwards and downwards. Okay, in this way. Now you can see here also. First they will jump upwards, means they will take up, down, upwards and forwards and upwards. Got it? Now it uses its tails to turn while flying. When they want to turn from one place to, if they want to go somewhere, they will use their, what they will use? They will use their tail, and it spreads out its wings to stop. So once they want to stop somewhere, then what they will do? They will stop flapping upwards and forwards. What they will do? They will keep their wings in straight. They will spread straight to stop somewhere. Okay. Now see here. Do you know, students, there are more than 10,000 different kinds of birds in the world. See, I had given some of the pictures here, but these are not enough. So there are 10,000 different kinds of birds are there in this world. Okay. If you have patience, you try to find out those 10,000 birds names. Okay. I'm just kidding it. Just try to write so many birds name as much you know. Okay. Now see, do you know ostrich? See, this is ostrich, emu and kiwi. These three birds cannot fly. Okay. These three birds cannot fly. You should know. So I am telling. So what I said, what is the main feature of the bird, what humans and animals cannot do? That is flying. Birds can fly, but some birds such as ostrich, emu and kiwi, they cannot fly. Okay. Now here what we have studied today, we have started our 6th chapter, birds and their bodies. In that first concept we have studied. What is that? How do birds fly? Okay. Now what is your today's assignment? You have, after online session, you have to open your Canopy, page number 37. Read this full page properly and underline the hard words and learn those hard words. Okay. And try to write birds names. Which birds you know. Try to list those birds name. Okay. So what I said, there are 10,000 different kinds of birds are there in the world. So I expect at least 20 birds names you can write. Yes or no? Yes, you can. Okay, you can do it. Now it's time to wind up. Okay, now we will meet in our next session with the new concept. Till that time, take care. Bye bye. Thank you.